let's talk about only arsenic, even arsenic alone. Arsenic alone is identified as among the top 10 elements, one of the top 10 elements for causing cancer. That is for only arsenic. Now, arsenic itself, there are research that is trying so hard to link arsenic to Buruli ulcer. And even though the research is not emphatic that arsenic causes Buruli ulcer, but there's a linkage, interestingly, where there are higher concentrations of arsenic recorded. Those areas are concomitantly found to be the hotspot of Buruli ulcer. Okay, so we are trying to see, and some scientists are saying that the arsenic may provide a fertile ground for the growth of the bacteria responsible for causing the Buruli ulcer. Now, we have done some research. I'm doing some work with KCCR in Kumasi. Yeah. For KCCR, what we are doing is that, together with other professors like Dr. Lugulo, Nancy Akam, and others, what we are doing is that we have collected over 36 years since 1990. Since 1990, papers that have done works on arsenic and papers that have done works on Buruli ulcer. Then we are trying to match those papers that mention Buruli ulcer if they concomitantly also mention what? Arsenic, so that you can now find the link. Now, I must tell you that in places like Amansia Central, Amansia West, these are the hotspot of Galamsey. It's a hotspot of what is called illegal mining. Many Ghanaians put it that way. You know why I'm being skeptical about that. So those areas like Amansia West, Amansia Central, those areas are noted for Galamsey. They are noted for illegal mining. Those areas are also the hotspot of Buruli ulcer. Interestingly, those areas are the hotspot of arsenic, mercury. Okay, so if you do the correlation, you find that you can have like 0.8. Okay, the coefficient of variation or the coefficient of correlation is like 0.8, which means that there's a high correlation between the mentions of studies of arsenic at the same time those ones with Buruli ulcer. So that means they can be linkage, right?
Yes.
And you know that Buruli ulcer is one of the non-tropical diseases. Then what is called the neglected tropical diseases. Buruli ulcer. Yeah. So those are some of the human health risks associated with these issues of heavy metals. Then we have issues like mercury, which is linked to cognitive malfunction in children, which is linked to nervous breakdown. Okay, we have issues like copper, which is linked to wasting disease. Wasting disease is also it's hereditary and it's like Parkinsonism. So these are some of the relationship between diseases and environment. What is called non-communicable diseases. So diseases are not only caused by bacteria, they are not only caused by living organisms, but they can also be caused by polluted environment. And those people who are into malaria research will tell you how malaria parasite even came about. It came from a marshy area, and the marshy area is more or less like a waterlogged area. Okay, so there are some linkages between this heavy metals and also our human health.